Web hosting is a service that allows individuals and organizations to make their websites accessible on the internet. To put it simply, web hosting involves renting space on a physical server to store all the files and data needed for your website to function properly, such as HTML documents, images, videos, databases, and scripts. Think of a website as a house. For the house to exist, it needs land to be built on. In the same way, a website needs a server space, land in the digital world to live on. When a user wants to visit your website, they type your domain name, like www.example.com, into their web browser. The browser sends a request to the server where your website is hosted, and the server responds by delivering the requested web pages to the user's device. A web hosting provider is a company that owns and maintains servers and offers them as a service to individuals and businesses. These providers also manage essential backend services like server maintenance, software updates, technical support, and cybersecurity measures.
Choosing the right web hosting is like choosing the right place for your website to live. You can share server space and spread costs with shared hosting, or get the next level space and services of VPS hosting. Or choose EasyWP, our fully managed WordPress package where everything is done for you. You can even have your very own dedicated server.
The role of servers. At the heart of web hosting are servers, specialized, high-powered computers designed to run 24/7 without interruption. Servers store and process data, ensuring that when a user tries to access a website, it loads promptly and accurately. Hosting companies house these servers in data centers, which are facilities equipped with backup power, cooling systems, physical security, and network connections to ensure high performance and minimal downtime. A server doesn't just store your site, it also serves it to users across the world, hence the term server. When a website receives a traffic request, the server retrieves the necessary files and sends them to the requesting device, enabling the user to view and interact with the site. Types of web hosting. There is no one-size-fits-all solution in web hosting. Different websites have different needs, and accordingly, there are various types of hosting services tailored to meet those needs. Shared hosting. Shared hosting is the most basic and affordable type of web hosting. With shared hosting, multiple websites are stored on the same server and share its resources, such as memory, processing power, and bandwidth. Because costs are split among many users, this option is very budget-friendly. However, shared hosting also comes with limitations. Because resources are shared, high traffic on one website can impact the performance of others. It's a great option for beginners, personal blogs, or small websites with minimal traffic. Virtual private server, VPS hosting. VPS hosting is a step up from shared hosting. In this model, a single server is divided into multiple virtual compartments, each functioning like a mini dedicated server while still sharing the physical hardware. Each VPS operates independently, offering more customization, control, and resources compared to shared hosting. This option is ideal for medium-sized websites that have outgrown shared hosting but don't yet need the full power and cost of a dedicated server. Dedicated hosting. Dedicated hosting provides an entire server dedicated to a single website. This means complete control over server configuration, top-notch performance, and high-level security. It's perfect for large businesses, high-traffic websites, or websites that require specific configurations or software installations. However, dedicated hosting is significantly more expensive than other options and usually requires technical expertise to manage effectively. Cloud hosting. Cloud hosting is a newer, highly scalable solution that uses a network of interconnected servers, known as the cloud, to host websites. Instead of being tied to a single physical server, your website can draw resources from a pool of servers as needed. This approach offers excellent reliability and scalability. If one server fails, others can take over to keep your site online. It's ideal for websites with fluctuating traffic or those requiring high availability and speed. Managed hosting. Managed hosting is a service where the hosting provider takes care of all the technical aspects of managing a server, including software updates, security patches, backups, and monitoring. This can apply to shared, VPS, dedicated, or cloud hosting environments. Managed hosting is perfect for those who prefer to focus on content creation or business operations without getting involved in server maintenance. WordPress hosting, specifically optimized for WordPress sites. This type of hosting comes pre-configured with WordPress, offering faster performance, increased security, and support tailored to the WordPress platform. It can be either shared, VPS, or cloud-based, depending on the provider.
How to choose the right web. Hosting provider. Selecting a web hosting provider involves careful consideration of your needs, budget, and long-term goals. Start by identifying the type of website you plan to build. A personal blog, for example, will require fewer resources than an online store with hundreds of products. Next, evaluate your technical skills. If you're not comfortable managing server settings, you might benefit from managed hosting services. Also, consider scalability. Your chosen provider should offer the ability to upgrade your plan as your website grows. Finally, check reviews and test customer support responsiveness. A host with excellent service can save you a lot of headaches down the road. The future of web hosting. The web hosting industry continues to evolve with advancements in technology and user expectations. The rise of green hosting is addressing environmental concerns by using renewable energy to power data centers. Edge computing is improving speed and reducing latency by processing data closer to users. AI and automation are streamlining server management, enhancing performance monitoring, and providing smarter customer support solutions. As websites become more dynamic and data-heavy, hosting services will need to adapt by offering more powerful, scalable, and secure environments. Features like auto-scaling, containerization. For example, Docker and serverless architectures are likely to become more common. Conclusion. Web hosting is the backbone of every website on the internet. It enables the storage, accessibility, and management of websites by providing space and resources on powerful servers. From basic shared hosting plans to complex cloud environments, there's a hosting solution for every kind of user and business need. Understanding the different types of hosting and their respective features empowers you to make informed decisions, ensuring your website performs well, remains secure, and grows with your audience. As you embark on your online journey, choosing the right web hosting service is one of the most crucial steps you can take toward long-term success. Whether you're launching a blog, opening an online store, or building a corporate site, a reliable hosting provider will be your silent partner in success, working behind the scenes to ensure that your website is fast, secure,